Hey guys, welcome back to today's video. So in this video, we will be looking at the ultimate guide to outreaching and landing your first IPGA client. So this video is kind of like a continuation of the previous two videos that I'd uploaded. So if you all didn't check that out yet, please go have a watch, take notes, and definitely gain some value from that. So in today's video, we will cover how you can sign your first IPGA client. So in IPGA or even any other agency or service-based business, the first client can be the most hardest part and difficult part and takes a lot of time to successfully do it. So there are a few factors that can help you increase your chances, keep all the odds in your favor, but for that you would need to invest a little money because a lot of people want to start business models but are not ready to invest in themselves. So if you are willing to invest in yourself, you're already ahead of 99% of the people. So if you're outreaching via IG, please buy followers. Mostly 10K is like the sweet spot, but 10K to 50K I would say is the sweet spot. But if you like buy 100K followers, then it's just an overkill. And another aspect to this would be to post some lifestyle videos and pictures. If you have one, if you have your own lifestyle pictures, you can use your own. Otherwise, you can download the ones from TikTok. Mostly, you find these videos on TikTok are the motivational pages that post this. You know, people in the yachts, on the private jets, cars, money, watches, and post them to your account just to show that you're a real human being with some value. And also do not forget to have add a bio to it. This should immediately click on your client's mind as, okay, this person knows what he's talking about. So these are some of the creators' bio, so you can have a look. If you go to see, all of them almost follow the same standard. That is, they put an emoji at the first with the line, and then you tell what you do. So this guy says we help build and monetize personal brands. This guy says the same thing. And this guy says building paid communities. And the second one says generated 500 million organic client views. Generated. You get the point. So you can also kind of copy, but don't copy exactly the same. Try to figure your own style. But even if you do not have a single dollar to spend, don't worry. All the tips I will share below work, even if you do not buy followers. So now about emails, you can even outreach via emails. Emails is another good source to find leads. So basically, when you are outreaching on IG, you sometimes can find their emails in the bio, or sometimes you get the contact button where you can click that and then it gives you the link to their email. So when you're outreaching to them via IG, you can just bump their messages, their emails, and send it to them. And another aspect to that is you have to follow up regularly. People say they're not finding success, you're not finding success, but the key to actually signing your first client is volume. Yes, volume is there, but following up regularly is important. You can't just sit and send one message and then expect somebody to reply to you. These guys get a lot of messages every single day. So you need to follow up, you need to bump your messages at the top of your inbox. So you may ask, where do I find creators to reach out? So this is up to you. You have to think about your ideal client and where they hang out. What would be the best place to reach them? So some of the common places would be Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, YouTube, email. A lot of creators have an email in their bio that says business. So free communities, I feel a lot of people don't talk about this, but this is definitely a huge gold mine. Free communities and even paid communities. So these include your Discord, Telegram, school, Facebook groups, etc. So what type of creator should I reach out to? So here are just a few characteristics that an ideal client should look like. So first of all, they should have at least 10 or 20,000 followers. So as you know, the more followers you have, the more money you make. So that would be one, that they should have at least 20,000 followers. Next would be they should also have a personal brand. It can't be meme pages or the motivational pages. There should be a person behind that brand. So they should have a personal brand. They should be providing some sort of value or educational content. So basically, they should give value to their audiences who are going to watch their content. They should give some sort of value to it, because if you're going to make funny videos, the value is there, but you're just giving entertainment. So entertainment doesn't work here. It's all about value and education. Next would be all your followers should be organic. They shouldn't be botted followers. They should be active on social media and should be posting short form content. If they're posting long form, it's again a bonus, because it takes a viewer 7 hours or 8 hours for them to successfully purchase from someone they have just found online. So if you put long form videos, then the trust automatically builds up. But if you're going to post 30 seconds, 50 seconds, then it obviously takes time to build the trust. They shouldn't be having a community, and better if they do not have a course. Exactly, that's where you come in. You're going to help them develop a community, and if they do not have a course, you're going to help them develop a course, because that's what an IPGA or a growth creator does. So now these are just some niches that you can target, but do not limit to these niches only. These are just some of the common ones. So fitness creators, athletic creators, nutrition coaches or health coaches, make money online coaches. These include your affiliate, SMMA, ecom, your business owners, investment creators who talk about stocks, crypto, NFTs, even though NFTs are dead, but yeah. Dating creators or creators who give relationship advice. Cooking is another highly underrated niche which no one's talking about. And AI creators, which is kind of trendy at the moment or is going to pick up very soon. So this is not only it. You can search the internet and maybe find hidden gems, but do not limit your knowledge to only the ones I gave above. Try and test new ones. So as I said, volume is required to succeed in any sort of service-based business. So you may ask, how much volume should I aim for daily? The cool thing about this business model is that when you sign your client successfully, then your outreach stops basically. With this business model, you do not have to outreach for 1 to 2 weeks to land a creator. With this business model, you do outreach for 1 to 2 weeks to land a creator, and then you are done with outreach forever. And all you need is one big whale client to transform your life, and then you are basically set for the rest of your life. So, I always like to prove things. So imagine you sign a client who has an audience on YouTube of 1 million subscribers. Okay, this guy would be categorized as a big whale client. As I said, all you need is one big whale client to transform your life. So say you get a client who has 1 million subscribers. Now, if only 1% of his audience converts and buys the product at $50 per month, 1% of 1 million subscribers gives you 10,000 subscribers or 10,000 members. Now, if 10,000 subscribers convert and purchase your product, you would multiply the number of conversions by the price of your product. Basic maths. So 10,000 into 50, that's your product price, gives you 500,000. So imagine if only 1% of 1 million subscribers converts, you could generate 500,000. And if you have agreed to a 50-50 split, that means you take 250k per month. So don't you imagine the power in this business model? It's like literally crazy. This even proves that money is not real. So imagine taking home 250k. That's mad, bro. Before we move to the main part of the video, let us just cover a small framework. These are the 3 types of setting. So you have your auth inbound. This is where the prospect is the first to DM you, maybe after seeing your content on social media, or even if it can be a friend, a relationship that you have with them. These people know a thing or two about you. Now, warm outbound is basically when the prospect is familiar with you. These people have seen you before. Now, cold outbound is where you are the first to reach out to them. These people do not have a single thing or no single thing about you. So this is just a small concept just for your knowledge, but this is where things get interesting. This is the secret framework we have successfully used at our IPGA agency that has scaled us to 50k per month. So, people give you scripts to copy and paste. I would say stop that immediately. You know why you're not signing clients? Because you're copy and pasting other people's scripts. Instead, just be a human and have a conversation like you're having with a friend. So don't send big messages, because no one likes to be sold directly. And that on your first message you're just selling your services. That's not the way how you do business, because you're not going to get responses like that. You will get, but it will take you a lot of time. So if you want to sign immediately, follow this framework. So the first thing is you have to evoke a response. Before anything else happens, you need an initial response. They need to accept your DM request. Why are they going to accept your response when they have thousands of other messages to go through? So example you could use is, hey name, your content caught my eye. I'm curious, what inspired you to start creating? So this gives This is basically an open-ended question. So the creator is forced to respond to you. So once he responds, you go to the next stage. That is initial information. Then you gather a little information about them. So an example could be, how long have you been in niche, and how is it going so far? So how long have you been in the fitness niche, and how is it going so far? Another thing would be, Another example would be, I'm fascinated by the fitness niche. How did you get started, and what's been the most exciting part of your journey so far? So this will basically give them another response. So till now, if you go to see, you have not sold them on anything. You're just having a conversation, like as if you're having with a friend. So now you slowly turn the volume up a bit. This is the disqualifying stage. Here you ask them how they are currently monetizing their audience. For example, here would be, how are you currently monetizing your audience, and how much is it bringing you? Ballpark is fine, by the way. Or another example could be, I'm always curious about different monetization strategies. How do you currently support your content creation? What kind of impact has it had on your goals? This stage is where you disqualify. After you have done the disqualification, if the client is not fit, okay, done. You close the lead, you find and go to the next one. If that person is not following audience monetization, then you go to the next one, that is desire. You ask them where they would want to be in the next 6 months. Example, how much would you like to be making from your audience 6 months from now? So once they have told you how much, then you go to their pain points. You have to always target their pain points. So you ask them, what's stopping them from being there already? An example could be, I can imagine reaching your goal has its challenges. What obstacles are you currently facing in getting to where you want to be? So after they have identified this, next is you give them the help. Ask them if they would like help with that. Example, we all need a helping hand sometimes. Is there any specific aspect you would like assistance with to achieve this dream outcome? Then finally is where you do the CTA. Ask them if they would like to get on the call to see how you can help with that. Example would be, I'd love to explore how I can support you in reaching your goals. How about a quick call to discuss your aspirations and how we can make them a reality? And another urgency example would be, cool, I'll keep my chat open while you find time. So you have to use Calendly to schedule your Zoom calls, because you cannot sell via text. Remember that you cannot sell any services via text. They need to see the person behind that screen, and they need to see it's a human. So doing via chat, you can qualify them, you can get clients via chat, but to close them, you need to get on a sales call with them. So just to recap the secret framework to sign clients, first you have to evoke responses. Once you have got your response, then you have to slowly start with the initial information. This is where you get the little information about them. Then you disqualify and you qualify the leads. After that, you see their desire, where they want to be in the next 6 months or whatever X amount of months. Then you find out their pain points, ask them what's stopping them from being there already. Once you have got that, you ask them if they would require help. If they would require help, then you can send the Calendly link to book the call. So this is it with the outreach. Yes, I know I've not given you copy pasted scripts because I want you to learn. Unlike the other YouTubers who feed you scripts and just tell you copy paste, you have to learn. Business is all about learning and gaining experience. And obviously I'm going to share my experience here on this YouTube channel in the next few months or few years until I decide to quit IPGA. But for now, we are continuing with the value. We are continuing to build our client list. And this is it with the video. So now if you're an influencer looking to launch your own info product, we are here to help. You can click on the pinned comments below. It's a Calendly link, and you can book a meeting with our team to explore how our agency can assist you in creating and launching a successful product. And now I know there are a lot of agency owners that watch my videos. So if you want to learn more about the IPGA space and be a part of this new wave and join the community where we share valuable insights every day, let us know in the comments and we will send you an exclusive link to join our free community. Thanks for joining me on this journey, and I wish you all the best in building your IPGA. Go out there and make it happen. Cheers.